JBN, we keep you informed. Me should have warn her like how me dey warn the rest of them, said mother. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Pauline Smith was a shadow of herself on Wednesday, crippled with grief at the loss of her daughter. 42-year-old bartender Patricia King was left behind 2 sons. Why, my lord? No, son, not me. Them take her from me. This is not right, she said, wandering off in bewilderment. She believes that if she had related a disturbing dream she had a week ago to her daughter, she would likely have made King more aware of her mortality. King was one of 4 people shot dead by gunmen in Dover, Kitson Town St Catherine late Tuesday night in a brutal assault that left 5 others injured. Me should have warned her like how me dey warn the rest of them. Me should have did warn her, Smith cried as she sat on a step in front of the bar where the second of her 8 children was slaughtered. The mother, who was at a church meeting when she was informed that her child was shot, said she knew immediately that King was dead. To tell the truth, me know say somebody in my family go dead because me dream last week and me tell me other children them say somebody in my family go dead because when you dream say you see your mouth closed and you can't open for you talk to nobody, somebody in my family go dead. And all the while me dreams and most of the times it happened, she said. Smith's friend, Antoinette Roper, who sought to console, began to grasp for breath as she was overcome with emotion. Between sobs, she said that the 4 residents who were shot dead by gunmen in the sleepy farming district of Dover St Catherine were productive members of the community, some breadwinners to their families. This is where we hang out to enjoy ourselves. We always said Dover is a peaceful, perfect place because we don't have crime and violence. We always look out for each other, Roper said. The rural St. Catherine hamlet, located near Kitson Town, was awash with grief on Wednesday morning in the wake of the tragedy that unfolded the night before, as 9 persons were shot by gunmen who sprayed separate locations less than 50 meters apart in the community square. 4 of the 5 injured were admitted to the Spanish Town Hospital, and 1 was treated and released. The shooting, which occurred about 10 p.m. on Tuesday, while residents enjoyed the ritual of dominoes and board games, has cast an atmosphere of gloom over the community of peasant farmers and small-scale shop operators. King, along with 38-year-old oil contractor Marcus White, 67-year-old truck driver Gladstone Grange, otherwise known as Bigger, and 46-year-old Dennis Ninja Price, were slain by the gunmen who invaded the peaceful farming community in the St. Catherine Northern constituency and sprayed a crowd of people, some of whom were playing dominoes and other games at 2 adjacent bars in an area called Crossing. "Me can't believe my father dead," Dennis Price Jr. cried, clutching to a foot of slippers he ran out of in a quest to save his life. Dennis Price Jr., whose father was among the casualties, said he was standing in front of the bar when the 3 men approached. He said 2 of the men went over to the gaming shop and started firing, while the other targeted patrons in the bar. "After me hear the first shot, me jump down the step and run around the corner, and the man start shoot after me," he said, adding that he ran around to the back of the premises and hid in bushes. "The one who was shooting up the bar see me run and come after me and fire shot, but none no catch me," he continued. Price said the gunman walked past his hiding place with a weapon in his hand before joining the other attackers who fled by car. "I chew you no star," he said, hissing his teeth. "Me no know what go on. If you know so the man them slap on my father. I want father, you know. I him alone take care of we. Nobody else nah help we. Him alone. Him just get youth the other day. We are 9 months. I want father that in a dog," he continued. Disclosing that his father was shot in the neck, Price said he too was injured, but had not gone to the hospital after he realized that his father, with whom he had just shared a ganja cigarette, was dead. "Me go there and a drawing foot and him now wake up in a man. Dead him dead, you know," Price said as more tears flowed. Kenroy Green, owner of the bar where White and King lost their lives, said he had just left the bar 10 minutes before the shooting erupted. "Patricia is like a sister to me. Right now I'm in a permanent state of shock," he said. "I'm going to close this bar. The effect of this shooting is that I cannot operate this business no more. Nobody will want to come and drink at a place where our friends died," he said. An eerie silence hung over the community while members of the Joint Force and police investigators spoke among themselves. Soon after, the silence was interrupted by the prolonged high-pitched cries of residents and relatives of the deceased. Nalisa Nelson, who sat in a chair beside White's mother, who was unable to speak, said she was at her home in the district when she was told that he was killed. Noting that he was the breadwinner for his family, she said he would have gone to work at a furniture shop in downtown Kingston on Thursday morning if he had survived the brutal attack. Stressing that White was a jovial, family-oriented man, Smith emphasized that her cousin, who refers to as auntie, was not a troublemaker. While a motive for the mass shooting was not determined, we have learned that last Friday, 46-year-old Frederick Thompson, otherwise called Macca, was killed in Kitson Town. The Constabulary's Corporate Communications Unit reported that approximately 8:27 p.m., residents heard explosions and summoned the police. When the cops arrived in the community, Thompson was found with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Thompson hails from a community in the St. Andrew South Police Division. Meanwhile, Assistant Commissioner of Police Gary Griffiths said that the shooting was a reprisal for an incident that occurred well beyond Dover, a narrative that dovetails with National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang's characterization of the attack as gang-related. This is indeed a tragic event that has unfolded in this peaceful community. We have very strong leads and will be actively pursuing these leads, Griffiths said. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.